having wildlife. How many other programs show you wildlife on the air live? Not
Ron,
very
that's a
many.
bad harbinger when you see the crow on the camera.
Good morning, everybody. It's 6:44. Welcome back to Great Day for this Tuesday. And Tuesdays at this time, we really enjoy ourselves because it's time for Ron the Car Guy from Westside Auto Pros to teach you a little something about your vehicle that you'll probably end up talking about throughout the day.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
usually what happens.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for. You know, it was several weeks ago I came on the show and we were talking about potholes. And for the most part, that's been corrected. They've got them patched, and in some of the bigger ones, they're working on more of a permanent fix and stuff like that. So we've ended the pothole season, or at least we're outside of that. And what I want to talk a little bit about today is the issues continue. We continue to see problems come in related to the potholes that we had.
Well, people that just haven't taken care of it?
Well, or the alignment issues. I mean, top of mind is during the pothole season, we see the cars come in and they've got the blown out tire, the broken wheel, the suspension's broken. It's the immediate stuff that disables the car. That we talk about, we see it on the news and stuff, and we correct that. But this is what we're seeing coming in now, and in this particular case, you can see that tire's got a ton of tread over on the right-hand side. There's nothing wrong. But on the left-hand side, you can see where it's wore down, it's becoming bald.
And how long of a period of time does this take to occur?
That can happen in a few thousand miles.
That's not that long.
No. I mean, that can happen easily between oil changes, if not sooner. And this is what we're seeing. Cars are coming in for oil changes, and the tires are looking like that. And people have alignment issues, and they don't know it, because sometimes you can have an alignment. Here's a picture that we took.
These are all pictures of Jackie's car, by the way.
Hey.
They are. I took those down in the lot before I came up. The sun happened to be shining for some reason at this hour of the morning.
A little toe out
The
situation.
reflection off the window.
Exactly, but that tire's ruined. And you can see how much tread is over on the other side.
If we go out this morning and look at our tires and we see that, is it already too late?
It is too late. You're going to need a tire.
Now, see, the way that tire is pointed there, that's an extreme situation, but the tire is a little bit out of alignment that direction.
Exactly.
Okay, but that's an extreme situation there, but
exactly.
that's the direction it's out of alignment.
Exactly. An alignment is your tires pointing forward and standing straight up and down. And in that particular case, the tire could either be leaning in a little bit, or most likely, like you said, Lou, that wheel is pointed out. And it doesn't take much. I mean, we're talking millimeters is what alignments are measured in. So you can't stand back and look at the tires on a car. You can't visibly look at them and say, this car is out of alignment. I mean, if you can feel that driving it. But on today's car, with we've got advanced suspension systems, we've got electric power steering systems, and all the electronics and computers and stuff that are on cars. You oftentimes you can't tell or don't notice that it's not driving right down the road. Now, certainly, as we're all aware, if you go down the road and the car wants to pull one way all the time or pull the other way, you know that you have an alignment issue. But that's not always the case, and that wasn't the case in that last car that we looked at. Even
Really?
we drove it down the road, and the thing seemed to drive fine. But with that tire, just a little bit, I mean, a couple millimeters out of adjustment, now the tire's not rolling down the road, it's dragging it down the road.
Drag your heel on your shoe. If you have gym shoes on, and drag your heel along the ground, point your toes out a little bit, and that's what it's like.
Exactly. It's scrubbing off the edge of the tire. And it needs to be more aware of now, because what's happening as summer's around. We're driving more. We're going on day trips, we're going on vacations and stuff like that, and the average cost of a tire is over $120, and it doesn't take long to ruin a couple of those, and then you still have the alignment issue to fix on a vehicle. So typically what I recommend, and what most manufacturers recommend, is annually you have your alignment checked on your vehicle. And when I say check, again, don't have someone look at it and say, yeah, it looks pretty good, or yeah, the tires seem to be wearing okay. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
How about checked and corrected?
Exactly.
Because it's going to be off a touch. It will.
It will. It's inevitable. The company that manufactures the alignment machines that we have, they've put out a stat where they said 8 out of 10 cars need some kind of alignment correction. Have it measured. I mean, it doesn't take long with the sophisticated equipment that's out there these days. I mean, we can check, actually measure your alignment with sophisticated equipment, in a short period of time. And that's something maybe to consider doing next time you have your oil changed is get your alignment measured to make sure that you're not ruining those expensive
And what does that
tires.
cost typically?
Typically just for what we call an alignment check, an alignment measurement, you're looking about $29. If the car needs to be aligned, actually adjusted and stuff, somewhere between $80 and $100 will do that, less than the cost of one tire.
Right.
And the other thing that we both know, Lou, is if you've got one tire that's wearing like that, it's probably going to affect the other one too. You're not just ruining one tire.
Well, and it's got to affect your gas mileage if you're dragging a tire down the road.
Exactly. Yeah, your car, it's not rolling. Exactly. Yeah.
Is this something you want to make sure you ask for? Because I think a lot of people assume that when they go in for an oil change, that's something that just is automatically done.
That's a great question, Jackie. Definitely ask for it because not all repair facilities have alignment machines. I mean, there's companies out there that are selling tires and don't have alignment equipment.
Really?
They're unable to align your car, which is again a total disservice. I mean, if you're dropping
Right.
$500, $600, $700 on a set of tires, I mean, you need to have the alignment at least measured, if not then. I mean, I want the maximum life and use out of those tires.
Makes sense.
All right, so if people want to get theirs checked and they want to make a pit stop at your place, how do they find you?
They can find us on the web, westsideautopros.com. You can call that number there at the bottom, 225-9090. And of course, if you ever have any questions, you can go to askaroundthecarguy.com. I answer all questions.
And I would just like to say, if you lock your keys in your car, even on the weekend, they are available and wonderful and come very quickly and help you out.
Speaking from experience, Jackie?
No.
No, she's just saying.
You're talking for a friend, right?
Yes.
9:52. We'll be right
Thank
back.
you.
This is great, Dan.